Good morning, everyone. Today we're visiting the Guanyin Temple in Hsinchu City. I briefly considered filming on the way here, and I'm glad I didn't because I got lost several times, and it would have been instead a tour of the science park. This temple is located near the science park, but it's kind of tucked away behind some turns which I forgot. At the moment, I'm operating without a cell phone. I'll be getting my smartphone next week, my Taiwan cell phone. So I'm operating from memory and do not have GPS at the moment. This is a temple that is dedicated to a martial artist, Guanyin. Some sort of protector. We're going to see if we can get the big view from back here. It's surrounded by different stations. It's not busy today. We're here Friday around noon. And there's a bit of work going on here. I think there's some sort of event coming up. And with these outdoor displays, we're not fighting the fluorescent lights like we do sometimes in other temples. Since I've been here, there have been some changes, but it's still basically the same place. And I don't know what this is, but some sort of concert or wedding, perhaps? I don't know. This appears to be a room dedicated to the memory of folks who were members of the temple. And it has some of these guys. The costumes, the heavy costumes which are worn in parades and in festivals. Fairly common in Taiwanese temples. It's going to be kind of a quiet day around here, I think, which is fine. If we came on a weekend, there'd be a big crowd here. Today, not so much. Have a leisurely look around the place. Ah, that's kind of Guanyin meets Iron Man over here. What have we here? I do not know. And there we have the giant statue. How tall is it? Well, you be the judge of that. 10 stories high? Now, I believe there are stairs inside that structure, inside that statue, and you can climb up there if you have permission. I've never been able to go up there. It's always been closed off, but you can see there's stairs that go up in there. It's actually a building as well as a statue. I don't think that's open at all to the general public. And I don't have enough Chinese to talk my way into there either. And it's not necessary, there's no point. So I would hazard to guess that they're getting ready for a wedding here. But I have no idea. Here you go, folks. This looks like the library here. The temple library. And you can probably get your souvenir cards here. I always get a kick out of looking at this stuff. A lot of it's really old. You know it's old when they have cassettes. Now there's a happy face right there. We should all be so happy. There's a room full of happy guys. Temple cards over here, souvenir cards? I think so. Yes, there they are. Mm-hmm. And lots of books for your reading pleasure. Should you be able to read the language? I can't, but let's go inside the main temple here before we peruse the grounds. This place, hey, that's a temple dog right there. How you doing there, puppy dog? He says, I'm not a puppy anymore. I'm an old dog. Yeah, you're an old dog, aren't you? Yeah. A lot of times the temples have dogs which theoretically are guard dogs, but they're really temple pets. And here we are inside the main room. Remembrance of former temple members, I believe. This is nice. It's not too busy today. A chance to take a good look around. There's a central altar right there. And I'm going to take just a moment here and adjust the sound. Let's set it right to the middle here. All right, check that. That's a little better, I think. And moving along. Your temple gimracks, souvenirs, things you can purchase. Lots of stuff here. Some jewelry, little statues and stuff. I won't be buying anything today. At my age, I have accumulated enough stuff. I'm actually in the process now, more of getting rid of stuff. Now, how fantastic is that? So much beauty in these temples. I never get tired of it. Now, if I'd done my homework, I could tell you all about Guanyin, who he protected, and from what. There he is. There's doubles of him. There's one behind the glass and one in front of the glass. And a few of his henchmen and cronies in front. Got some sidekicks over here too as well. What their story is, I do not know. It's not a busy day today. If it was a busy day, people would be throwing these over and over again, wishing for good luck, hoping that they land the right way. Of course, no one accepts the way they land the first time. They just keep tossing them over and over and over again until they get the result that they're looking for. These are all stations here. This is number 8. And the devout will come here and they will visit all the stations and bow and perhaps leave incense at some of them. Not smelling any incense today. I think it's a very quiet day here. I think I timed this right. It's a good day to visit the place. All right, here we have a depiction of Guanyin in action, doing his defending. Against whom? And in which battles? I don't know. I suppose I could look it up. Let's take a look over here. All right. What have we here? Oh, I think you can... Is it the gift shop? All right, one more look over here. Here's your main guy in triplicate. Behind the glass, in front of the glass, and right in front of us. All right, we'll keep on moving. There's a lot to look at here. Yeah, see, here's the stairs that go up into the statue itself. And this is always closed. It's always off limits. I would love to go up there sometime. Of course, there's probably storage all the way up. Probably the stairs are jammed with paper money and all kinds of things that are used in a temple, cleaning supplies, whatever. I think some of this has been added since I was here. This purple thing on top, I don't recall that being here. This roof structure. Here is a pavilion featuring elephants, and elephants generally have something to do with Thai culture, Thai Buddhism. I'm going to guess there are a couple of hundred elephants over here. I don't know if people buy them and leave them or what the story is. There you go. This guy lives outdoors under a fancy canopy. It's very nice. Take a look at some of the small items surrounding him. And look in here. Oh, this is incredible. Hi, guys. Boy, it wouldn't be something if the camera dropped in there right now. Ooh, that would be a sad, sad story. These are beautiful koi. Those are not young fish. You go to the pet store and buy one of those, it's a lot of money. These are wards of the temple. They've been here for probably many, many years, and they're well cared for. So there you go. There's a lot of elephants here. If you like elephants, this is the place to come and look at them. You got your gold elephant, your brown elephant, your white elephant, your silver elephant. Oh, you got your cartoon-style elephant. Elephants in abundance. No matter where you go, he's looking at you. Check it out. He's got a face on each side. He's a four-faced guy. What does it mean? He sees you no matter which way you're coming. Look at the little line of elephants here. There you go. Hey, let's keep on moving, shall we? Now, this place has some grounds, and it also has an inside room. See if we can remember how all this works here. They've also got, this here. Let's see if this is still the same. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? You guarding this room? That appears to be some sort of office. I'm not going in there. Ooh, this one. Let's see here. This one. This room. If I'm not mistaken, is a room of lonely hearts. Now, at one time, there were lots of little pieces of paper in here, and you could come and read the information and possibly find a match. Is it still that? I don't know. Not sure. I think these folks may be a little... think things have changed here a little bit. All right. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get away with going in here. This is storage. This is storage for items that are not being used. Like this dragon here. And I'll probably get kicked out of here. But before that happens, let's take a look. Got some big birds over here. I've been through this room in the past, in years gone by, when the door was all the way open. Today it's halfway shut, which probably means I shouldn't be in here. But shouldn't be in here has never stopped me before, so. I think there's an overabundance of statues is what the story is. Or perhaps these are altars that are set aside for the actual monks who work here. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments below. Oh, I've heard that before on other websites. Just a super abundance of items. Look back in there. Let's see, I do it. This stick does extend, so let's take advantage of its capabilities. Pull that out and take a look in there. There you go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So a little bit of everything going on in there. Yeah, this room appears to be mainly storage. But let's go in here. Let's take a look in here. Look at this, some sort of a vending machine, a temple vending machine. What does it mean? I do not know. It means there's some way to collect money, I guess. There's a stack of little dusty books right there. Sometimes you just have to go through the half-closed doors to see what's going on. In this case, we've got a super abundance of statues. It's possible that these are gifts and there's just no room in the main temple to put them. But look at this crowd here standing by. It's like nobody comes and looks at us. Well, we're looking at you today, guys. And this guy here, he shows up in several temples. He's got the interesting division of white and black face. What does it mean? I do not know. There's a lot I don't know about this religion. And religion in general. I was raised in a Christian family. And as a child, was exposed to all the stories and lessons of the Bible. But this part of our education was woefully lacking. You just don't learn about this stuff in the West. Who these guys are, what their story is. I don't think I'll be able to go upstairs. In the past, I've been able to do that, but I think they've got that blocked right now. But you know what? In just the interest of completeness, we'll take a look over here. If it's open, by golly, we'll go upstairs. Are we going to get away with this? See, that probably says no entrance. But if you don't go up and look, you never know what you missed. So let's see what we might have missed. Anything interesting? Could be. Oh yeah. Well, look at that, another full altar set. these guys? Gentlemen, long time no see. Hao Zhou Buqian. I would hazard to guess that this room is mostly used by the folks who live and work here. I'm glad I came up. I don't see stairs going any further up, so I think this is the whole deal right here. Such a peaceful place, dedicated to a warrior. Look at this guy here. These wonderful faces. Modeled after real people, I suppose. Who they were. It's an ancient mystery. This guy has some sort of nasal problem. This guy's ready to take a nap right here. He's probably been napping for a century. These things look pretty old. Yeah, if you don't go up and look around, well, you might miss it. Look at here now, kind of a temple replica, temple model. Wow, is that cool or what? Let's just peek inside this model temple here. Look at that. How long ago do you suppose that was created? I want to say whittled or carved, but let's be respectful here. That is a true work of art. I'm going to guess 100 years ago. It's probably a pretty good guess. You know, even though there's nobody up here, there is incense burning. Boy, we got this old situation here to ourselves. Nice. I hope we can go down there in a little while, take a look around in the jungle ruins of the outdoor statuary. Oh, looky here now. Let's go get a view of the big guy from over here. Wow. There he is in all his glory. Be interesting to know how many people live and work here, because I think it is a situation where the monks live here. They've got some sort of dorms. All right, well, we've seen what we came up here to see, and let's mosey on back down, shall we? It's a windy day and it's cloudy. For a couple of reasons, I didn't put the helmet on. For one, I thought it might rain. I'm trying not to get this camera wet for as long as possible. It's going to happen eventually. And two, I was fairly certain that I would get lost at least once or twice on the way, which happened. I ended up in the science park wandering around. The science park is even larger than I remember multiple buildings for TSMC there, the chip making company. I think there was a building that said number 32 on it. All these buildings were just massive. There's a lot of money in those chips. A lot of political clout in those chips. Taiwan contributes the best chips in the world to the market, and many companies have their chips made by TSMC. Folks who are considered chip makers are actually chip brokers. I guess they look at all this stuff in storage. They have their chips made by TSMC. All right. Well, we got away with that, didn't we? Look at these things. They're just in storage. Amazing works of art, just stashed away. Take a look at this horse before we scram. Look at that now. All right. Okay, we're out of there. I believe you can toss a coin in the fountain here and hope that you meet your true love through the auspices of the... Yeah, this is the... I believe it's the Lonely Hearts part of the temple. And single men and women can go in there and post their vitals. Let's see, does it go through this way? I do not recall. No, that's just a dead end there. Let's see if we can work our way down to the grounds. Or if that's closed. That might be closed. Oh, I think it might be closed. Oh, yeah. Let's see if there's an opening. Not there. Over here, maybe? Well, I think we're going to get skunked on that today. I was really hoping to get down there. The grounds here are loaded up with statues, but they were overly ambitious when they first built this place. I think they had lots of labor, and now they don't. And so it's really dilapidated down there, falling apart. So we might get skunked on that. Yeah. Is there any way to get down? Get down, get around, get through? Maybe? Maybe? It's hard to imagine they would just have that whole thing shut off. Well, this doesn't look like it's working. All right, we feeling lucky? No, it doesn't work that way. They've got that bar bent right down there. Let's see. Is there a way to get over there? Maybe not. Oh, I think they have that blocked. Let's see if we can figure it out, though. There might be a way in. No. The humble details of the temple, the brooms. There's a lot of work to do here. I don't think we're going to be able to get into the grounds themselves. It looks like they've got that all blocked off now. Maybe from the outside. And maybe not. So that's the Guanyin Temple right there. It's been many years since I've been here. Yeah, I don't think so. But you know what? Let's walk down here. Let's walk down here. Who knows? Some things have changed. Some things are the same. I think they've got this all blocked off. Maybe it's open on a weekend. I don't know. No, it just goes down there. All right, I'm curious. Inquiring minds want to know. Nah, I think this is a school. I see playground equipment in there. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the temple. I would ask somebody, but I don't think that's going to happen. Look here. Wow. All right. Hey. All right then. Well, there used to be a big tiger here, I believe. That tiger's gone. What happened to the tiger? Maybe the tiger's retired. Who knows? Or maybe it's been replaced by this. No idea. We've got sun out now. It's turning into a nice day. So let's see if we can figure out a way to get down there. Unfortunate. Yeah, it used to be able to go right here and go down there. And probably they had enough people slip and fall. All right, I'm doing it. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, that's where we want to go, is down there, if we could, which is now a forbidden territory. Let's see if we can take a peek from here. Oh, yeah. I believe the jungle has reclaimed all that down there. They don't even want people down there. It's just too wild. People probably slip and fall on the steps. All right. So there you go, folks. Guanyin Temple. Now they've got it blocked off pretty good. Yeah, no more going downstairs. Oh well, so it goes. Take one more look inside here and then we'll wrap it up. I guess maybe some of the statuary might even be for sale. Not this. Just got layers of statues. Yeah. Incredible. All right. Ooh. All right, take a look at that guy. Oh, folks. Oh, look at that. There's me. If you enjoyed that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I promise there will be more temples. And I think this weekend we're going to head to an art village and possibly to the flower market. Plenty more to look at. Thanks for viewing, and everybody have a great day.